it's a wonderful day. A wonderful, very special day. In fact, today is so wonderful and special that I'm going to remember it by putting it all in my scrapbook. Let's see. Today is oh dear, I'm afraid I've forgotten. I think today was something besides being today, but while I was jumping just now, I seem to have jumped that something right out of my head. Oh, I know what I'll do. I shall go and ask Rabbit. Rabbit always knows about important somethings going on. A acorn! Oh, this is wonderful! A acorn, my favorite. Hup, hup. Oh, I can't reach it. I think it looks much better on that side.
Oh, it's you, Piglet. Come in, come in. No time to waste.
Rabbit, do you know, is there anything sort of, special about today?
Well, of course. Today, I'm making a very large soup for everyone.
Oh, soup. What kind of soup is it exactly?
It's a very large soup. I'm certain I said that.
I like very large soups.
And everyone in the wood is helping by bringing me ingredients and things.
What about me, Rabbit? May I help?
Yes, except this is a rather big job, you know. A very large soup requires many complicated ingredients. Honey, thistles, milk, pepper, of course.
Honey, thistles, milk, pepper.
Oh, yes, and haycorns. I need 10 haycorns. I'll have to find someone to gather those for me.
Acorns? You can find acorns all over the wood.
Pooh, of course, is in charge of honey, and I've asked Eeyore to pick out some nice thistles. Kanga will be bringing milk. Oh, and Owl has some excellent imported pepper. I wonder where they can all be, though. It's getting rather late, and not one of them has arrived with their ingredients.
I could get those things, Rabbit, or anything. Really. May I bring something, too?
Well, I suppose you could help, Piglet. Here, take this basket. Go outside and pick a potato or two from my garden, would you?
Oh, thank you, Rabbit. You can count on me.
Good. Now run along. I want to have all the ingredients ready before everyone else arrives.
This is a list of what Rabbit needs for the very large soup.
You know, Piglet, Owl promised to bring me some pepper for the soup more than an hour ago. I wonder where he could be.
I could find him for you, Rabbit.
Well, perhaps you could. If you do find Owl, be sure to ask him about the pepper.
Onions always make me cry. Oh, not in a sad way, more in a leaky way. Parsnips look like carrots and haven't had enough sunshine. Oh, they're quite tasty, though. Oh, I like radishes. They're already spiced when you pick them. These carrots look very nice, and Rabbit says they're good for my eyesight. How wonderful! I found a haycorn. How wonderful! I found a haycorn. Oh, hello, Tigger.
Hey there, Piglet.
Tigger, what do you call that bouncy thing you're doing?
I'm spirating. Spirating is what Tiggers do the bestest.
Tigger, don't buzzly bees make honey?
Well, these sure do. I can't see it, but I can smell it. I could scoop you up some, Piglet, old pal, but I'd get awful sticky holding all that honey. Too bad we don't have anything to put it in.
A haycorn, my favorite.
Oh, my, it's calamitous.
Hello, Owl. Oh, what's the matter?
Good day, Piglet. You see, my passepartout is quite unlocatable.
You're who?
I cannot find my key, and so I'm locked out of my house.
Oh, well, I'll help you look for it.
Oh, would you really? Capital, my dear fellow. I'm certain it's around here somewhere.
Here's a delicious haycorn. Oh, look, Owl. Here's your key.
Aha! Of course! I put it there for safekeeping, and a very safe spot it turned out to be. Still in working order, I see. Well, won't you come in then, Piglet?
Owl, did you know that Rabbit's making a very large soup? And it's for everyone.
Yes, I do believe he mentioned that.
And he needs some pepper. Have you got any?
Oh, yes. Well, I had planned to deliver the pepper personally. However, as you can see, my spices are in considerable disarray.
They're where?
They're quite mixed up. And I can't very well find the pepper when my spices are all mixed up now, can I?
Well, it seems if you could just...
Clearly, the spices will need to be organized first. Alphabetically, I should think. Yes, that should work quite nicely.
I could help you organize them, Owl. I'm very good at organizing.
Brilliant idea, Piglet. These spices need to be put in the spice rack in the correct order. Please pick them up and place them in alphabetical order, Piglet.
Aniseed?
Aniseed, my dear Piglet, tastes remarkably like licorice, but what most don't know is that it's actually related to the celery plant.
Pepper?
Oh, yes,
They're all sorted by alphabet, just how you wanted them, Owl.
I say, Piglet, they certainly are. Well done. And look, here is the pepper, right in its proper position. Piglet, will you do me one other small favor?
Yes?
I have some important thinking to do. Would you be so kind as to take this pepper to Rabbit for me?
Oh, I'd be happy to, Owl.
I am most grateful, Piglet.
Oh, my. here's a delicious acorn. A acorn! Oh, this is wonderful. Hup! Oh my! Looks like I need to cross the pond and That's too far. Hup! 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 I made it to the other side. My, I was braver than I thought. Kangaroo, hello! Well, I'm sure they won't mind if I take some milk to Rabbit for the very large soup. Perhaps they haven't got to it yet, and I can help them by getting to it now. Rabbit said he needed 10 acorns for the soup. Eeyore is supposed to bring Rabbit some thistles for the soup. Rabbit needs some potatoes from his garden. Hup, hup. How wonderful! I found a acorn. Hello, Pooh Bear.
Oh, hello, Piglet.
Pooh Bear, are you making a swimming hole? If so, it looks a little bit, dry.
That's probably because it isn't a swimming hole so much as it is a trap for woozles.
Woozles? Oh, dear, are there woozles about?
You never can tell with woozles, but in case there were, and in case they wanted to get into my house to sample my honey, I thought I would dig a trap so they couldn't sample my honey, that is.
Does the trap work?
I'm not sure yet. You see, Piglet, once I had finished digging, I found that my house and I were on opposite ends of the trap. And now I can't think how to get one of us to the other side.
Oh, dear. It would make it much easier if there was some sort of a bridge here. How wonderful! I found a acorn. Eeyore, were you supposed to be bringing some thistles to Rabbit? He's making a very large soup, you know. for everyone.
Everyone who likes soup, you mean? And I'm not sure if I do, so I don't suppose he meant me.
Oh, no, I'm sure he wants you to come. And if you like, I could take him the thistles for you.
Well, all right, if it's not too much of a bother.
Ow, the thistles certainly are pokey, aren't they? Oh, are you painting, Eeyore?
Suppose you could call it that if I weren't having trouble with the colors.
What sort of trouble?
One color seems pretty much like another to me. Wouldn't bother using them at all, only everyone else seems to like them. I don't suppose you'd like to help me choose colors.
Oh, certainly. I like colors. That's just right.
Well, look at that.
Very nice.
Well, look at that.
Very nice.
Does have a certain something or other, doesn't it?
I think that's rather pretty.
Does have a certain something or other, doesn't it?
I think that's rather pretty.
Well, look at that.
You never know when you might need a longish board like this one. Look, Pooh, we can walk across this board to get to your house.
Why, so we can. That's a very good idea. Let's go and make sure the honey is still snug in the pantry, shall we?
Pooh Bear, you don't think there are any woozles inside, do you?
Oh, bother. I'm afraid that was all there is. And I believe all the other pots are empty as well.
But, Pooh, weren't you supposed to be bringing Rabbit a pot of honey for his very large soup?
Oh, yes. And here one is, all ready to go. How lucky.
Yes, only don't you think Rabbit would be happier with a pot of honey that had some honey in it?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. when he said he wanted a pot of honey. I supposed that the pot was the important part, but I suppose it could have been the honey part as well. Still, I suppose an empty honey pot is better than no honey pot at all. Oh. Oh, bother. I can't think of anything more empty than a room without honey in it. Unless perhaps it's a room that used to have honey in it and doesn't.
Perhaps we can piece one of your broken honey pots back together, Pooh. Well, that looks right. That piece fits perfectly. Well, that looks right. We did it! Oh, and it's a good thing the pieces are sticky enough to hold it together.
Yes, it certainly is. And, Piglet, I was just thinking.
Yes?
Perhaps you could take the pot to Rabbit for me. Perhaps I should stay here just in case. In case any more honey should turn up. You never can tell with honey, you know.
Oh, all right, Pooh. I'd be very happy to take the pot to Rabbit for you. Perhaps we can piece one of your broken honey pots back together, Pooh. That piece fits. A perfect fit. That piece fits perfect. Oh, look, it's all done. Here you are, Pooh Bear.
Thank you, Piglet.
Perhaps we can piece one of your broken honey pots back together, Pooh. Well, that looks a perfect fit. Oh, look, it's all done. Here you are, Pooh Bear.
Thank you, Piglet.
Tigger, don't buzzly bees make honey?
Well, these sure do. I can't see it, but I can smell it. I could scoop you up some, Piglet, old pal, but I'd get awful sticky holding all that honey. Too bad we don't have anything to put it in.
I don't think I can reach all the way up there, seeing as I'm such a very small animal. Here you are, Tigger.
A honey pot! Honey pots are perfect for filling up with honey. Here's some honey for you, little piglet.
Thank you, Tigger.
Ah, shucks. You're welcome. Tiggers do not make good pincushions.
Kanga told me she was going to drop off some milk for the soup today, right after a picnic and Rue's swimming lesson. Oh, I do hope she hurries.
Here, Rabbit, for the very large soup.
Ah, you found some milk. Well, very good, Piglet. Now I won't have to wait for Kanga after all.
Here, Rabbit, for the very large soup.
Thistles. And they look just perfect. Thank you, Piglet.
Here, Dear Rabbit.
Well, thank you, Piglet. Excellent. Now I have enough acorns for the soup. Oh, thank you, Piglet.
Dear Rabbit.
Honey! Oh, well done, Piglet. Perhaps I should have sent you after it in the first place.
Howl once told me potatoes have eyes, but I'll keep them in this basket. Then maybe they won't be able to see me. Dear Rabbit.
Those are just right, and they should be since I grew them myself. Thank you, Piglet.
Dear Rabbit.
Aha! Pepper. Just what I need. Thank you very much, Piglet. Well, I think now we have everything we need to make the very large soup. Well, I must say, Piglet, you've turned out to be quite a big helper today. Good gracious, they're here!
Already?
Oh, dear. I'll be so busy with my hosting duties I won't have time to finish the very large soup. Do you think you might be able to do it, Piglet?
Oh, yes, Rabbit, I might be able to do it indeed.
This isn't bad. Not bad at all. It's rather nice, don't you think, Pooh Bear?
Yes, I was just thinking that. How nice it was. And also, Piglet, how nice it was of you to help me by taking Rabbit my pot of honey. Or rather, my pot without the honey.
Oh, yes, and the pepper additionally.
And the thistles.
And the other things, too.
I wonder if we shouldn't perhaps rename the soup? You know, in honor of Piglet.
Oh, would that be a very large Piglet soup?
I say, capital idea.
Oh, that sounds very nice.
Oh, my. Thank you all very much. But I wonder if perhaps very large soup isn't better off without any piglets in it.
That's a very good
I
point,
suppose.
Piglet.
Well, I guess it's time to eat. Who would like some very large soup without any piglets in it?